Hi, this is Liz, and welcome to my podcast, Spiritually Speaking with Liz. In this episode, I'm just going to give you a short, quick tip to tune into your intuition. I'm asked a lot, how do I know it's my intuition? How do I trust my intuition? This is one for me, one real sure plan that you know it's your intuition. And it's about the feeling of expansion and the feeling of contraction. One of the constant doubts of the modern day mystic, and I've been completely guilty of this, is doubt. We doubt ourselves all the time. I was only talking to a lady yesterday who is a seasoned spiritual worker, always going to groups, always working on her intuition, and still, 20 odd years in, she has that doubt. She's wanting to do tarot readings for people, but how do I know if it's me? And it is such a toughie. So I'm going to give you some little hints to follow, and I'll add a little bit in here as well, is the word curious. I always think that if you're going to doubt yourself, when you put the word curious in, it just sort of piques your interest and makes you think. So I'm curious what will happen when I do this reading for this person. I'm curious of the information that will come in. It's just a little one to try, see how that goes. Here's a quick and easy way to just know when your intuition is speaking to you. Get yourself nice and comfortable. Take a few deep breaths. This might be good to do after you've done a meditation when you're nice and calm and quiet. Taking a few deep breaths. And I want you to tell yourself a truth. That could be something like, I love my pet, somebody in my family. Just make sure it's not anybody that you've had a bit of friction with lately. So tell yourself the truth, I love. So it could be a pet, it could be a place. Whatever it is, I'd like you to feel it in your body. So remember, the body is the barometer to the soul, and it is always giving you little hits, telling you things. Those aches aren't just aches. It's the subconscious giving you little hints. So I'd like you to feel that truth in your body. And where is it in your body? What does it feel like? Does anything else come with it? Do you get a vision of a colour or a feeling or a sound or a taste or a smell? Just notice how you feel, where it is. Some people feel it in their solar plexus. Some people feel it in their heart. Some people get feelings in their extremities. A friend of mine, she feels it in one of her toes. Weird, but true. So where is it in your body? What does it feel like? And what else comes in with it? And now I want you to tell yourself an untruth. Something you know that's 100% false. So it could be something like, I hate my pet. I hate your special place. Something that you know is 100% false. And now I want you to feel where this is in your body. What does this feel like? Are there any palpitations? Is there any changes to the breath with either way? Do you feel more tense? Do you feel the contraction? Sit with it and just notice, and try it a few times. Come in a few times with an example of a truth, an example of an untruth, a lie. Lie's a funny word. An untruth better to stick with. Something that you know 100% is factually true. And this feeling in your body is what your body will be telling you subtly when you're asking your intuition, when you're asking for guidance. You'll get when spirit comes through, when your intuition comes through, your higher self, whatever you want to call it, you will get a feeling of expansion, a feeling of openness. But it's your unique feeling. I can't tell you what it is. For me, my truth is like an openness of the heart, an openness of the chest space, and I feel relaxed and I want to take a deep breath generally. An untruth, my solar plexus pulls in tight into a knot. I feel it go really tight, and I feel my collarbones sort of constrict. Now, some people teach this with a collar, so to program the mind with it, which you can do. For me, I like to use the natural way, but this is a really quick and easy way to do it as well. So you could, after your meditation, say, when I hear a truth, something that is true, something that I know is coming from my intuition, I know is coming from spirit, I see a green light, for example. And then on the untruth, you could ask to see a red light. So you can program yourself. It's like pendulums. You can program with it. It's quite easy to do, but I just like to use the natural gut response, the natural physical response. But saying that, the traffic light system, that can, after a little bit of work on it, that can stick into your subconscious, and it can work quite easily and quite quickly. I know somebody who works with that all the time now. It took her a little while. She wasn't comfortable with the first part, so I took her onto the traffic light part, and then she could feel. Well, it wasn't she could feel, that was the problem. She wasn't able to feel anything, but because she was very visual, using the red traffic light for the false, the constriction, the green traffic light for this is a truth, then this worked for her. You can also bring the amber light in for that, of the I'm not sure. Listen to your body. I will be talking later, and it'll be hours, I'll really have to rein it in, but I will be talking later, and I will rein it in, about the body and what it's telling you all the time. There's a constant conversation going on from your body, from your subconscious. It's telling you what the aches and pains mean. It's absolutely fascinating, it's incredible, and it's always spot on. I'm going to leave you with that. Have a little practice. Let me know how you get on. Put a note in the comments below or on Instagram. You could send me a message. All the details are in the show notes. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you've enjoyed this little snippet, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.